everyone, so today I am doing an empties and review video, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically where I show you a ton of products that I've finished using and I'll let you know whether I liked them or not and if I'll repurchase them. First off, let me mention my necklace because I'm obsessed with it. It's so cute. It's from Shaaanxo.com and if you use Shaaanxo you can get 10% off not only this but the entire website. I'll put a little link and code down below if you're interested. Shaaanxo is like awesome, so make sure you get on that. Anyway, I am going to start off with a couple of fake tans. The first one I am wearing right now, but I've got like a new bottle because these ones are empty, duh. So this is the old packaging and this is the new packaging, so I'll show you the new one. So this brand is called Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse, Instant Bronzer, Self Tanner and Moisturiser. I left out a little love heart so you could see the before and after. So it makes you really tan, and I only put this on today, so this hasn't even finished developing yet. I'll get even darker than this. And that was one layer. Natural olive colour, professional strength, quick dry. I love this. I was a big fan of I was a big fan of Bondi Sands, but Bondi Sands wears off me quite patchy, so I prefer this one because it wears off really naturally. It doesn't look scummy, for better words. I also had another fake tan, but I had to throw this one out even though it's not empty. This is the Vita Liberata. The one that looks like this. The phenomenal 2 to 3 week tan. Long lasting tan mousse in dark. So this is supposed to last 2 to 3 weeks, which I have heard. For other people it does last 2 or 3 weeks, but on me it lasted maybe 4 or 5 days. I absolutely loved the colour. It was a great colour. But I've only gone through half of this and there's no dye left. Like the mousse comes out but no colour is in the mousse, so you like put it on yourself and there's nothing there. And I've shaken it obviously like really well. It just doesn't work anymore. Of course, no empties video is complete without mentioning Batiste Dry Shampoo. This little one in particular I took with me to LA. It is the tropical scent, which is my favourite. It smells like coconut pretty much. It smells so good. And I went through a couple of big cans as well. I've actually brought, where are they? I've actually bought these gigantic ones now. They're like 20 bucks or something like that, 20 something dollars. Because the regular size ones, which come up to about there, they don't last me very long, so we'll see how long this one lasts me. But yeah, it's my favourite dry shampoo. It just works amazing. It makes my hair really nice and full and I love it. Next up is some jojoba oil. I went through 2 of these. But my other one still has like 1 pump left, so it's in the bathroom. So basically this size is a smaller size and the other one I used up is a bigger size. I used up a ton of this when I went travelling in Europe and LA because after getting off the plane my skin was super dry. Jojoba oil is so nourishing and so moisturizing and amazing, so I used to like just slather it on. And then also on the flip side I used it to take off my makeup. It is an amazing makeup remover and it conditions your eyelashes. It softens your skin. It's just one of my favourite skincare products ever, and obviously you can put it on like pimples and things and it helps to reduce the scarring that they give, and just, yeah, I love it. I used up 2 Eyeko products, the Skinny Brush Mascara and the Brow Gel. Now you guys know how long I've been raving about the Skinny Mascara for. This is my first tube. It's only just run out. And I know you're supposed to only use them for like 3 months or whatever, but I don't follow that rule because I don't share my mascara. I keep it at a very hygienic storage place, and obviously if I had any sort of eye infection or anything like that I wouldn't be wearing it in the first place, so I had no problem. I must have had this for what, like 4 or 5 or 6 months or something. I love this mascara so much. This is definitely my favourite high-end mascara. And then also ran out of the brow gel, which I also really love. I've gotten into my MAC one now, as you guys know, but I still really love this one. It gives you a little bit less kind of coverage, if that makes sense, than the MAC one. It's a lot more sheer and natural, so it's really good when I just have like barely any makeup on. I just want to like quickly tidy up my brows a little bit, or if you wear powders and stuff it's really good to like set it in place. I lost the little top bit, but I used up a foundation. Since when is this a foundation? A perfume. I have had this perfume for years. I must have bought this when I was about, I would have been 18 or 19 and I'm now 22. This is the 30ml Flowerbomb by Viktor and Rolf, which is one of my favorite perfumes of all time. It just smells like heaven, and if you've never smelled it before you're missing out. The only thing is this is stupidly expensive, one of the most expensive perfumes I own, and that is why this tiny little 30ml jar, bottle, perfume bottle, whatever, has lasted me for so long, because I was too scared to spray it because I don't want to run out because it's so expensive. Next up is my favorite cleanser of the moment. This is like an exfoliating cleanser. I've talked about this in my favorites video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'll link it down below. It's by Oxygen. They actually sent me flowers today. Like, I full on heard a knock at the door, went out there and there were flowers. I was like, oh, I wonder who sent these to me. Like, surely it wasn't Hamish because he hates buying flowers. He's like, such a waste of money, they just die. Anyway, typical guy. So I looked at the little note and it said from Oxygen. They were like, thank you so much for mentioning us in your favourites. It was really sweet. So yeah, this is the Oxygen 2-in-1 cleanser with pumice, mandarin, hops for problem and acne prone skin. This helped to clear up my skin like the best thing I've ever used in my life. The pumice in it is so gentle that I can use this every single day to clean my skin, and it leaves my skin looking so glowy and amazing, and it really gets all the gunk out. Like, I notice I don't have as many like little bumps on my chin, and pimples are reducing. I am on my girly time of the month right now though, so I have one giant one on my chin right now from my awesome hormones. Next up is this thing by Philosophy, When Hope Is Not Enough. Facial firming serum with glutathione peptides, vitamin E and vitamin C and soy. Whew. I basically mixed this with vitamin C powder, but I'm not actually a huge fan of this, and the only reason it's empty is because I accidentally knocked it over into the sink and it went everywhere and emptied itself out because it was really runny. I also used up this Glow by Dr. Brandt Ruby Crystal Retinol Hydra Cream. This made my skin feel so good, and like, it really did make my skin glow. Like, I put it on at night and the next morning my skin was just like so beautiful, but I had no idea if this was helping me, not helping me, but I don't know if it was making me break out or not, because that was when I had like more pimples and stuff. But I finished it. I don't know, I love it. I don't even know if it was this that broke me out, but I'm just really scared that it was. But now that I've got that new cleanser, maybe I'll repurchase it and try it some more. It's just quite expensive, so that's why I'm very hesitant. But it really made my skin like glow. It looked so good, like so beautiful. I also finished up an Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I will 100% repurchase this. It just settles all the powders down so I don't look cakey, and it makes my makeup last a really long time, and it's quite hydrating as well, which I love because my skin is normal to dry. My favourite drugstore mascara is the Collection Does It All mascara. I use this so often that it completely just dried itself out and there's barely anything left in there. If you ever do like have a mascara and it dries out, you can actually add a few eye drops in there and then kind of like mix it up, and you'll be able to continue using it. But this one's literally just like dead. It's got like no product left in it, so I'll definitely repurchase this. I think it's roughly around $16 or $18 at Countdown in New Zealand. I can't remember exactly, but it's a lot cheaper. Well, not a lot, but it's a few dollars cheaper than most of the other mascaras you can get from Farmers or Kmart or anything. So I love it, and you should definitely try it out. The other mascara that dried out, I didn't even get much use out of this. This is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Mascara. Granted, I did have it open for a really long time, so it just dried out by itself. I didn't reach for it very often because it is a very natural mascara, and it gives you very natural lashes, so I would 100% recommend this for anyone that's like younger and going to school and doesn't want to wear too much makeup, or for anyone that just wants to have a quite natural appearance. But if you love dramatic lashes, it's not for you. So yeah, I liked it. I just don't often go for like super natural looks. I used up a box of shadow shields, which you guys know I love. I just love them. You basically put them underneath your eye. You might have seen me using them in my videos before. And they catch fallout, and they also give you a really nice sharp defined line to your eyeshadow or your eyeliner. I will definitely repurchase some of those. I finished these makeup wipes, which I actually really loved. I have so many problems with makeup wipes. I just end up hating them, or I feel dirty when I use them, or they make my skin really red, or they make me break out, or they just hurt. These ones were really, really gentle and really moisturizing, and that's all I wanted. I don't really rely on makeup wipes to remove all of my makeup because I just don't think they do a very good job, but I did remove a lot of my makeup with these, and then I would follow up with a cleanser if I was feeling like I had a lot of stuff on my face. Otherwise I just cleanse just my skin by itself. But yeah, if I had a ton of makeup on, I like to use these first. or if I came home from clubbing or something like that where I just really, you know, you cannot be bothered washing your face, I would use them in that kind of situation where at least I'm getting some of the product off my face. But yeah, I liked them. I used up 2 of the daily masks and 1 of the shampoos by Goldwell Kerasilk. I love this. It's the only shampoo and conditioner I use now. It just makes my hair really soft. I have the Kerasilk Goldwell keratin treatment in my hair, so this just helps to prolong that. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I mentioned it on Facebook a while ago, but I don't know if you'll be able to find it. Maybe I'll talk about it in a different video if you're interested, I don't know. I used up a sample of Bioderma, and I don't know how I feel about it. Heaps of people rave about it, but I didn't really feel like it did much for my skin. I do have another couple of samples though, so I'm gonna like try it out some more and see how I go. If you have this, let me know what your thoughts are. You already know this from all of my whinging in my videos, but I finished a NARS Sheer Glow. My shade is in medium 1 Punjab. I feel scared saying this, but I think it's my #1 foundation. I think it's my favorite foundation. It's scary saying that because I love so many foundations, but for some reason when this was not in my life, when I run out, I just felt really stressed out and I felt like I was missing my leg or something. I used up a Stay Don't Stray by Benefit, actually I didn't use it up. It's like so full still, but it's separated. But I think it's my fault because I left it in the sun and I just don't think this did good in the sun at all. Regardless, I am going to purchase this again because I just love the way it works. It's basically a eyeshadow primer / concealer primer. So sometimes I would put this underneath my concealer to help it stick and not crease, and it had so much coverage that sometimes I wouldn't even use a concealer on top of it. I used up a moisturiser before the lid came off, which I don't know why this happened. I feel like it might be because it was in my bathroom and the steam kind of damaged the container. Whew, it sucked. This is the Cactus Skincare Apricot, Jojoba and Avocado, and you guys already know how much I love jojoba oil, so that's in here, and it's basically just a really nice moisturizer. It has sunscreen in it, so I used to use this during the day. I would try this again. This one was sent to me in particular. It was sent to me ages ago, but I only just like used it up. But yeah, I really liked it. I think I would use it again. I have so many moisturizers right now though, so I guess I will just see how I go with those. But in the future, like if I wanted to like repurchase something, I would repurchase it. It was very lightweight, sank into my skin really nicely, and I just love how it's quite natural and the products just felt really nourishing to my skin and it made my skin glow. And then to finish off, I have 2 scrubs. One of them is the Tea Tree Scrub by Body Shop. It's got a little bit in there, but meh, I'm showing you anyway. It's for blemished or, you know, problem skin. Tea tree oil is really good to dry out zits and it's my favorite treatment for acne. Benzoyl peroxide doesn't work for me. The other one doesn't work for me. What's it called? I can't even remember. So I prefer tea tree oil and I just loved it. It made my skin feel really fresh after I used it. The scrubbing wasn't very intense. It was very gentle, which I think is good if you've got, you know, problem skin or breakouts. So yeah, I liked it. I'll probably repurchase. Hamish really loved it as well. So even if I wasn't going to repurchase it for myself, Hamish would definitely want it again. We both love the plain tea tree oil creamy cleanser, so this kind of goes hand in hand with that. And then the last thing I have here is by Clarisea, and I got this off NZ sale and I'd never heard of it before, but it's called a sea salt solution salt and mud peel in a scrub. So you could call this almost a dupe for a peel because it gives you the results of a peel but without peeling, without using a peel, if that makes sense. Okay, it's chemical and irritation free. I found it very gentle. I found it almost too good because whenever I use this it made my skin purge and break out because all of the gunk would come out straight away. Will I repurchase? Probably not, just because I've got other stuff that I'm loving at the moment. And it scared me how effective it was. Well, I don't know if it was effective or if it was just making me break out. So that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and I will love you forever. Have an amazing day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Be a distance